Our focus in this video is to learn about if set of functions. A whole bunch of those functions out there. So here is our table, and we got the students, we got the gender, and we have the test scores, and so on and so forth. So let's say I'm your professor. So I'm going to curve test 1 by 10 points, but no one should get more than 100 points. The test average. What I'm going to do is drop the lowest score, which means, let's say Cindy will drop the lowest score of 53, and for instance now Jackson will drop the lowest score of 63. So we're going to average over 3 best tests. That's here. Then letter grades, A, B, C, D, etc. Now something in Excel is that you can do all of this stuff in many different ways. For instance, many students that I have seen will be using nested if statements, and that gets very complicated. The more you nest, the more things you mess up. Or you can also use, say, VLOOKUP kind of stuff there, which is easier, but that's our next video on VLOOKUP and pivot tables. That'll be another video. We're going to have another set of function here, easy one, very easy one, that will give you grades in just one line, no nesting, literally no nesting at all. So then we are going to have some more questions answered. For instance, on test 1, what's the average of male students and female students? Who scored below 70, or how many scored below 70 on test 3 and test 4 both? We're also going to find out outliers. How many students, for instance, really did either very well or very bad? They're like the extreme values. We're going to find that one out too. Okay, so test 1 curved. We're going to give everybody 10 points, but the max will be 100 points. Equal to min of this plus 10 and 100. That's it. So min, which means it will be either 100 or this number, whichever is the lower number. So in this case, the lower will be 78. We're okay. 78. Now let's copy it down first and see what's happening. Let's look at Linda here. Min C12 plus 10. Well, C12 is 95. 10 becomes 105 and 100. So it picks 100 only. So a simple trick, we can just give everybody 10 points, but no one goes past 100 points. Now test average. How do we drop the lowest? But the trick is that add them up and then subtract the lowest one. So equal to sum of all these ones minus min of these ones. And that's it. What if suppose we also give, let's say, 15% of the lowest score? So we can add, for instance, this one plus 0.15 times again min of these 4. I could have combined this and this into one, but I did separately so that we can see. So this is our total, and we're going to find the average of 3, right? So we can this simply equal to all of the sum inside divide by 3. And that should do it. Now assigning letter grades. How do we do that? You can use bunch of if conditions, nesting if conditions, or you can use VLOOKUP. So there's another function called IFS. Very interesting function, IFS, ifs. So equal to IFS. Now I'm going to do simply is, you love this function. If this one is, let's say, less than, let's say, what do we do here? Less than 70, you get a D. And this is it. If this is less than 80, you get a as C. If it is less than 90, you get a B. If M2 is less than 70, you get a D. It's less than 80, you get a C. Less than 90, you get a B. Now what's left? A. So if M2 is greater than or equal to 90, you get an A. And there we are. B, and we can copy down. Okay. So now we are going to answer some questions. How many scored 70 or less on test 1? Well, that's a function, is count if. So I can simply use equal to COUNTIF and test 1, right? So test 1 and less than or equal to and 70. 13 people got 70 or less. How many scored below 70 on both test and 3 and 4? On both tests 3 and 4, not only one. Now once again you can do count if, you can nest it or do something in between conditions, put two conditions. But a better function is actually count ifs. So equal to COUNTIFS. And now you can do as many as you want. So let's say criteria range 1. Range 1 is our test 3. So this is our test 3. And what's criteria? We are going to put less than and 70. Done with criteria 1. Range 2, test 4 now. Test 4. And once again, less than or equal to and 70. Well, I'm saying less than, right? Let's put less than here. And there we are, 5 people scored in that range. So next, test 1 average for male students. For this one, now we're going to use average ifs. So equal to AVERAGEIFS. Average range. Well, we're going to average on test 1, which is here. And criteria range 1. The criteria will be male. So that we can do here. And criteria is MALE. .53 for male. And for female, well, we do the same thing exactly. 78.92. Now, how many are outliers? 2 sigma approach. First of all, 2 sigma approach basically means that mean plus 2 sigmas, mean minus 2 sigmas. So let's find the mean of test 4. And then sigma equal to STDEV dot P. We think as a population. So dot P. And again test 4. 10.11. Now our lower cutoff, LOWER, that will be mean minus 2 sigmas. We're going to 2 sigma approach. So equal to mean minus 2 times sigma and upper cutoff. So now we simply have to find people who are below this or above this. Equal to COUNTIF, COUNTIF, and our range is this one, and we are going to put this way and that 1% in that range. And for this one, do the same thing. Now countif function equal to countif. Once again, range and greater than our that number 1. So total 2 outliers. So with that, our recording is over.